At the end of life, when the noise fades and the silence grows louder, what do people really think about? Is it money? Success? Fame? No. It's something far more human, far more painful. Today, I'll tell you a story not just of one man's final days, but the unspoken regret that millions share, when it's already too late. John Whitaker was 84 years old when he found himself lying in a hospice bed in North Carolina. His body was frail, his voice faint, but his mind was still sharp. Nurses would pass by with gentle smiles, but they could see it in his eyes, the look of a man carrying a heavy burden. Every evening, as the sun dipped behind the Carolina trees, John would stare out of his window. Not at the sky, but into his past. John had done everything right, at least by society's standards. He went to college, got a good job in a respected law firm, married a kind woman named Mary, raised 2 children, bought a house, retired with savings in the bank. People called him successful. But John didn't feel that way. His daughter, Emily, came to visit every Friday. One day, she asked gently, "Dad, is there anything you wish you'd done differently?" John didn't answer at first. He just looked at her. And then, tears welled up in his eyes. "I wish I'd lived true to myself. Not the version everyone expected me to be. Not the lawyer. Not the provider. Not the quiet man who never made waves. I wanted to be an artist. A painter. When I was young, I used to paint by the river. I'd lose myself in color, in stories told through brushstrokes. But my father said, that's no way to earn a living. So I stopped. I got a law degree. I built a life. But I never painted again. And now I'd give anything for one more canvas." Emily was stunned. She had never seen her father cry, not once, and now, here he was, breaking after a lifetime of holding it all in. In hospice care, nurses and caretakers often hear the same themes over and over again. Not regrets about money. Not missed promotions. Not bigger houses or fancier vacations. But things like, "I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. I wish I had let myself be happier. I wish I had expressed my feelings." John's story was all of these, rolled into one. Emily returned the next day with something under her arm, a small canvas, a set of brushes, and a box of paints. John smiled through his tears. "Are you serious?" She nodded. With shaking hands, he took the brush. And for the first time in nearly 60 years, John painted. Not for anyone else. Not for money. Just for himself. The nurses said it was the first time they'd seen him smile in weeks. 2 weeks later, John passed away peacefully in his sleep. His last painting? A river. With soft blues and oranges. The kind you'd see at sunset. The kind you only see when you're finally at peace. Emily hung that painting in her home. Below it, a note in her father's handwriting: "Don't wait to live your truth. Time is shorter than we think." If you're watching this, maybe you're young. Or maybe you're middle-aged and feel like it's too late to change. But here's the truth. You still have time. Time to speak your mind. Time to forgive. Time to follow your dream. Time to live for you. Don't let the fear of judgment hold you back. Don't trade your joy for someone else's comfort. Because at the end, you won't remember the emails you sent or the meetings you attended. You'll remember the love you gave. The dreams you chased. And the truth you finally dared to live. If this story moved you, share it with someone you care about. Maybe it'll be the sign they need. And if you've ever had a regret, tell us in the comments. Let's remind each other that it's never too late to start living. 21.